Good morning. Hello, everyone. I'm going to do a quick video to explain to you the new Oxford English Hub, where to get to the online resources for both the students and the teachers. And hopefully this will be helpful for you when you're getting started. The good thing to keep in mind is that you teachers want to create teachers accounts. Do not, you as teachers, use student book codes or the codes for the pupils, because that could get confusing, and the pupils codes don't last as long and the teachers codes last longer, and you'll obviously have a lot more stuff with the teachers codes. So don't do that. The pupils codes are for pupils. Teachers codes, you have everything, are for teachers. So OUP has recently launched its new Oxford English Hub, which is here, oxfordenglishhub.com. What this is like a portal or an entryway to everything, because in your teachers packs you have class book and activity book presentation tools, classroom presentation tools that you can project onto the wall, instant access to audio, video, interactive exercises, interactive answers, etc. And you also have access to the online Teachers Resource Center /LMS, which allows you to follow along what your pupils are doing in their online practice that they get in their workbooks. I know that's a lot of information, just those two sentences. So what we're going to do is, if you don't have an Oxford account already, you'll need to create an Oxford ID. So I'll just do this, oxfordenglishhub.com. You see, that's what I type in the address box or in Google, Oxford English Hub. If you have an Oxford ID, you go in here, you put in your password, username, and then if you don't remember, if you think you have one, but you don't remember what your password is, you click on Forget Your Password here, and then you will put in your email address, and you'll get the opportunity to reset your password. It's literally in like seconds. Normally, it's not, it doesn't take that long. If you don't know, you can go ahead and click on register here, register with an email, enter your first name, last name, and then once you put in your email address, if it already exists as on Oxford ID, it will tell you right away, in which case you go back in to sign in, reset your password. But it will recognize your email address if you've ever used it to sign into an Oxford product. Oxford Teachers Club, family and friends from the class books from before, it will recognize that. So, or from the teachers book, excuse me, the Teachers Resource Centers for the family and friends, it will recognize your email address. So you'll need to reset your password if you don't remember what it is. If you do remember what it is, great. Sign in here, just like that. Put in your email address, put in your password, and you are good to go. Now, my courses. Excuse me, my courses, I have, my internet connection is bad. Okay, so these are the courses that I have. You might not have anything that shows up. So this is the portal. What you're going to do is for you as a teacher, you're going to take the teacher's book. Now this is a different course, but it's the same concept. In the teacher's book for family and friends, and excuse me, for Bright Ideas and or Oxford Discover, you're going to have this little card in it. Now, if it was recently printed, it will automatically take you to Oxford English Hub. If it was printed before the new printings, the new codes for the Oxford English Hub, you can still put these codes in here. You click on redeem a code and you pull off the little black strip, and everything that's for the teacher, you put it here, put in one at a time. So you'll see it's a three sets of 4 numbers, and then you click on redeem a code and it'll come up here. So for the, now, if that doesn't work, which may be the case, because it's a different code, you can go then to Bright Ideas Online Practice. Again, I just typed Bright Ideas Online Practice. Log in. not register because you've already signed in on Oxford English Hub. Sign in. So use your same email address, your same password, and log in. And hopefully you have a better internet connection than I have on my mezzanine. And then you can click on add a level, and then you can put the code in here. If the card in your Bright Ideas or Oxford Discover teacher's book says Bright Ideas Online Practice or Oxford Discover Online Practice, you put it in here, check the code, and you confirm, and then it'll look like this. At which point you can then, from then on, access it from the Oxford English Hub. So what's going to happen? So you could do the same for the bookshelf as well, but you shouldn't need to. If you put those codes in here, it should be fine. So again, try to put your codes in here. Classroom presentation tools for the students' book and the workbooks, it will work. The teachers' online resources, you might need to go to the individual Oxford Discover Online Practice and Bright Ideas Online Practice just to get started, to put the code in. And then once you've done that, you'll be able to access it from here. Because here, for example, I've got Bright Ideas 1, I've got, let's say Bright Ideas 3, Bright Ideas 1. Here we see I've got, and this is what you'll see then once you log into the Oxford, once you've done your codes, once you've logged into your Oxford English Hub with your codes all thing, you'll see everything you have for that particular course book. So if I go back here, what was it? Bright Ideas 1, click on Bright Ideas 1, you see I've got the classroom presentation tool, I've got for the class book, and the classroom presentation tool for the activity book, and the online practice. So when I click on the classroom presentation tools, it's the hub. Since it's the hub, it's going to take me somewhere else. It's going to take me to the Oxford Learners bookshelf, which is where the bookshelves, the ebooks are housed, or where they're held. So the hub is just the entryway. It takes you to the corresponding platforms for the corresponding material. The technology needed to do ebooks is not the same as technology needed to do online practice. So they're two different platforms. The hub gives you access to both from the same place. So here we just click on open. Bing, and I've got the ebook, or the classroom presentation tool that I can project, have instant access to the audio. A couple tools here to know. There's zoom in. These little blue manette are little games or flashcard presentations or something interactive to do with the kids in class. I think it's that's a song to sing along to. Turn the pages this way. Audio is here. Audio pops up. You slow it down, speed it up. Get out of it. Videos are here. Little blue triangles. You can have them. I turned off the audio. I don't think you can hear it, but you can jump around in the script like this. You can obviously make it in full screen as well. Where are their answers? Are there answers to fill in? Zoom out. A thing that I like. For example, if I save and close here, I then can go into the activity book. And the activity book is in color and beautiful, as you have seen in your hands there. And for example, a good tool is this focus, and you get these predefined squares. You click on the predefined square, and you show the answer, and you can reveal the answers one by one. And it also autofocuses on just one thing to look at. So that is the, for both Oxford Discover and Bright Ideas, that is what you get when you click on the classroom presentation tool, student's book or class book and activity book. You also then, with the code in your book, have access to the online practice, which is here, as you can. It always says that, and then you click on it and it opens it up. So here's my Bright Ideas level 1. This middle bit is what the students will see when they log in, once they've created their account. I'll explain that in a little bit. What you can do is once you've created your account is that you click on, once you have this that shows up, you click on, oops, sorry. Hold on one sec. Okay, so then you'll want to create a class. So you've put your code in, you have access to whatever level of Bright Ideas or Oxford Discover that you're using, and then you want to go to Home, and here it says go to create a class, which is what you need to do to give your students a code so that they can be enrolled in your class. So here, my classes, create a class, call it Mission. I create the class. And I go to my class, and this is the class code that you click here that you can give to the pupils so that when they sign up, they'll put in their email address or their parents' email address, and they'll put in their name, their password, and it'll say join a class, and they put this code in there and they'll be enrolled in your class. So you can click on this, copy and share this code with your students. You can do that. You can also add students from things that are created, but I think it's easier if you just give the code. So what do you see? So again, online practice. So this middle bit, starter unit 1, unit 2, this is what the students will see from their activity book, online practice. You can see they've got lots of activities per unit. You as a teacher, your resources are here. Teacher's guide in PDF form, so if you don't want to lug it around, you don't need to. Tests, worksheets, word cards, all the audio and video downloadable and playable from here. Video, teacher support, and for each student that's enrolled in your class, you'll see their scores per skill. So vocabulary, grammar, listening, speaking, writing, etc. And you'll see, get that for each of your students. And I would suggest, if you can, showing this to the kids to get them used to going into it on their own, because it's all corrected for you. It's a great way to increase their contact and let parents see what they're doing. It's fairly interactive. There's little games, there's video, there's songs, there's videos to listen to and tick when they hear the word, all kinds of stuff. But I think that should be clear. So the students obviously won't have any Oxford account. So sign out. They will, if they've already done it, it's okay. Because they can always add the class code that you create. So if we say register with an email, you say, I'll put in my daughter's. Actually, I won't, I'll make it up. You fill it out. If they're younger, I am 16 years of age or under. I agree. I create my account. Okay, so I sign in. It was Newton at Gmail. Sign in. And they click then on student. Join a class here is where they'll put the class. My courses, redeem a code. Then this is where they will put the code, just like you redeem a code, the code from the book. I'll put it in there. Join a class is where they'll put in your class code, and voila, it should work. Except I don't have any material in it, but I'm signed up to my class. I joined the class. I'm done my classes. So now we see I'm in my classes. I'm in this class, but I don't have any materials assigned to it. It's normal because I haven't put any in. Voila. I think that should be fairly clear from there. Again, all of this goes for Oxford Discover as well because they're the same. They're both on the Oxford English Hub. The only difference is if you have a code like this is, again, not the same course, but the older printed books, I say older, they were printed last year, just not a couple months ago, have this thing where it says go to the online practice for Bright Ideas or for Oxford Discover, etc. And then the teacher's books, or they say go to Oxford English Hub for all of it. So this is another teacher's book and it says go to the different things. So if you go to, but the Oxford English Hub ones, the new course, for example, it's never had any other way to get in, right? Beehive looks like this and it says to go to Oxford English Hub. The only difference again is that you may need to go to the Bright Ideas Online Practice or Oxford Discover Online Practice to put in the code that's in your book. Once that's done, you can then still enter everything from the Oxford English Hub. And here, once you're in here, you've got the teacher's guide, extensive reading, worksheets, the big question videos. You've got access to the different resources here. Voilà, I hope that helps. I'm going to get it online so you can see it. All right, let me know if you have any questions. Thank you. Bye-bye.